But it's a beautiful weekend morning and the rains always make you feel happy. They always make you want to go for that drive. And today we're doing just that in not one but two of the most promising cars in the mid-size sedan segment.
Now this segment, that are the C sedans, has actually been witnessing a lot of action, a lot of rain in the past 1 year. 2014 saw the launch of the all-new Honda City, a car that surprised everyone. And then there were updates and facelifts of other models in the same segment. Skoda Rapid, Volkswagen Vento and so on. And of course, how can we all forget the all-new Maruti Ciaz?
But the launch of the new City literally gave sleepless nights to the Hyundai Verna. That's because the Verna was leading the segment with its very good looks, some best-in-segment features and some very good engine options. But an upgrade was needed because the bar had been risen by the Honda City.
So, can the X-segment leader, the Verna, steal its crown back? That's exactly what we're here to find out today.
The Honda City and the Hyundai Verna. Both, though around the same price, have similar features but have had maintained very different identities.
Looks play a very crucial role when you're out to buy a car, and if you compare the new Verna with the Honda City, we believe the front face of the Verna is much more classier. This new two-slate chrome grille that Hyundai has introduced with the Verna looks very classy and puts a smile on the owner's face. Apart from this, the new Verna gets projector headlamps, it gets auto headlamps, it gets auto wipers, all three things missing on the Honda City. Now the City has been known to have a character that's very mature, and this new chrome thick grille that Honda has introduced has now become a design language across the products, is a little too loud to fit that character.
If you compare the side profiles of the City and the Verna, then it's a tough call. Both have a distinct shoulder and character lines, and the alloys on both cars are equally stunning. The City comes with thick 5-spoke alloy wheels, while the Verna has a 10-spoke diamond cut design.
Now the rear design of the Honda City in comparison with the Verna 4S is far better. Split tail lamps, a dash of chrome and these modern and sharp design lines, they all come together to make the Honda City far more attractive from the rear.
So before we move forward, let's just take a look at the specs of these cars. Now, like we said, both cars are very similar. And then, just out of nowhere, we thought, why not just try?
Now mechanically, this new updated Verna is no different from its predecessor. You get the same set of engines. There's a 1.4 petrol and diesel, and there's the 1.6 litre range of both petrol and diesel motors. What we have is the 1.6 litre diesel engine. The power output of this unit is 128 PS and the torque is at 260 Newton meter. That's not all. The ARAI tested economy of this motor is 23.9 kilometers to a litre.
Now this diesel engine is fast becoming India's new favorite diesel motor. This was first seen in the Honda Amaze and of course also powers the Honda Mobilio. Now in all these three Honda cars, the Amaze, the Mobilio and the Honda City, the power and torque ratings, they remain unchanged. That means even in the Honda City, you get 100 PS of power and torque rating stands at 200 Newton meters. Now on paper, these figures are far less as compared to the Hyundai Verna 1.6 diesel. However, as is the case with most family sedans, owners, they want fuel economy. And this is where the Honda City has a clear edge over the Verna diesel.
Now the power and torque output of the Hyundai Verna 1.6 diesel is actually more than the City. And if you drive the cars back to back, you can feel the difference in the power. The problem, however, is that the low-end punch of the Verna is weaker than that of the City. The turbo only kicks in at about 1900 RPM, and after that, the car is a delight to drive. In fact, if you love driving your vehicle and you want to take it to all the places that you've ever dreamt of, this is the car that you will more enjoy on the road.
Now, one of the biggest plus points about the diesel engine is the way it behaves in slow-moving city traffic conditions. Turbo lag is well controlled and there's ample low-end punch in the engine to pick up from low speeds very cleanly. However, at the same time, this engine is slightly more noisier as compared to the Verna. Further on, the gear shifts are not as smooth also.
Now, one very big area where the Hyundai Verna is a clear winner between these two cars is cabin insulation. This 1.6-litre diesel motor is so quiet that at times you will forget that you're driving a diesel vehicle. Whether you're idling, whether you're driving in the city, or you're going very fast on the highway, there's barely any engine noise that filters into the cabin. It's going to offer you a very comfortable drive, especially when you compare it to the little noisy engine of the Honda City. Another plus point is that Hyundai has worked on the driving dynamics of this new Verna, and now the steering response from the Verna is much more confident and much more precise. Even at higher speeds, the steering does not get wobbly, which is a big step up from its predecessor, and the car shows good amount of confidence.
Now, the City feels like a mature car to drive. It's stable, it's grounded, the steering also weighs up perfectly at higher speed, and the car inspires confidence as the speed increases. However, at the same time, the suspension is slightly on the stiffer side and road noise filters into the cabin very easily.
The cabin of both City and Verna is a classy place to be in. If you just compare the first look of the cabin, then the City's cabin will seem a tad premium to you, but both cars are very close when it comes to features. The City comes with satellite navigation, USB, MP3, aux-in, iPod, iPhone connectivity. The Verna offers compatibility of all these too.
Cabin of the Hyundai Verna is actually quite a sophisticated place to be in. The whole fit and finish material used and the layout of the cabin is quite classy. And of course, Verna has a few features that the Honda City does not have, like a cool glove box, a music system with 1 GB internal memory, it comes with auto dim mirror, and it comes with speed sensing auto lock. Yes, Bunny?
Hi Kanika.
Hi.
I believe you have been speaking a lot about the Verna's features, right?
Yes.
So can I ask you a few simple questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Does the Verna offer you optional sunroof?
No.
And does it come with navigation?
No.
And what about cruise control?
Okay, I think that's enough out of you.
Okay, and does it offer you a touchscreen panel for the climate control system?
Okay, bye. I don't think I can hear you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Both these cars are high on practicality as well. There are bottle holders in each door, cup holders for front passengers, sunglass holder, vanity mirror for passenger, and an armrest for the driver. But well, there's a world of difference when you compare the rear seats.
The rear seat in the Honda City is literally a small park for your family. When the front two seats are positioned for my height, I stand 6 feet tall, and yet at the back, the knee room and the leg room is simply phenomenal. Apart from this, the seat comfort is far better. You sit higher, so the visibility part, the airy feel in the Honda City is again far better than in the Verna. So as a family car, as a chauffeur-driven car, the Honda City is a clear winner. Apart from this, you also get your own separate reading lights and of course 2 charging points at the back, again something not seen in the Verna.
If you push the co-driver's seat completely back, then also a tall passenger can sit very comfortably in the Honda City. The Verna's rear seat does not match to the Honda City here. When adjusted to the same settings, the knee room in the Verna is far less. If you push the co-driver's seat back completely, then it's tight at the rear. The Hyundai Verna boasts of a boot space of 465 litres. It can fit 2 big suitcases and an average size suitcase, and still there will be space for smaller luggage. The Honda City, on the other hand, fits the smaller suitcase with a little bit of uneasiness. though the capacity of the Honda City is at 510 litres.
The 1.4 base petrol version of the Hyundai Verna is priced at 7.69 lakh. The 1.6 petrol range of the Verna starts at 8.79 lakh. The city petrol range starts at 7.53 lakh, all prices ex-showroom Delhi. And if you compare the base diesel versions of both these cars, then also the city is a little cheaper.
Now the top diesel manual versions that you see here can be used for approximately 11.5 lakh rupees for the city and 11.4 lakh rupees for the Verna, again ex-showroom Delhi prices. Now the difference is not huge and will not be a deal breaker for prospective customers.
So if you're in the market for a driver-oriented car, if you're in the market to find yourself a mid-sized sedan that can ferry your family around comfortably, has enough boot space and you would just love to drive, then the Hyundai Verna can be your pick.
But the Honda City is and will always be the Honda City. It's not very quick, it's slightly noisy, but overall it's more spacious, it's more comfortable, it's far more efficient. And as a family package, this is a better car for you. The competition simply cannot match up.